So transformational technology for me is the combination of both software and hardware, which sort of enhances availability, credibility, health status. It speaks to the customer with regards to giving him actual data as to what the health analysis of his equipment is. So it's the trends that are driving Weir Minerals currently is how do we add value? What is the value of being a supplier to the customer based on the customer's KPIs? A lot of the market downsizing, downgrading is causing for sort of cost-saving facilities or aspects or concepts. So what Weir's looking at is, as far as technology is concerned, how can we still provide an A-class product with technology enhanced to give you better life, longevity, safety factors? So those are the key drivers behind our technology advancements in the industry. So basically, majority of the mine sites are very hardy sort of environments which is very difficult to put technology in. We're talking about cabling, we're talking about hardwired systems. So we've moved away from hardwired up into including wireless technology, where we've got sensors that utilize Bluetooth technology, removing the ability or the probability of sensors getting damaged. The value that brings is that we've got cloud-based gateways where we have very little or no interference. Credibility of the hardware, for me, is what guarantees that I have real-time data constantly with not having to find out whether a cable is damaged or battery life or connectivity issues. So the development or the evolution of the hardware is based on past experiences held on sites, which led us to build up these robust wireless solutions that actually exist even in the harshest environments. So Motion Metrics is a product of ESCO, which is our sister company, right? What I do know for a fact around Motion Metrics is that they've got 4 different sort of offerings around technology, working from your beginning of mine, and that's your mining side of things. They've got, Motion Metrics looks at structural integrity of rock. So what they do is they have video footage. So they have truck metrics, conveyor belt metrics. So what it looks at is volumetric load onto your belts. It looks at structural sizing of your rocks that could potentially have belt tears. They do 3D imaging. They have alarms set up to let you know when you're outside of those parameters. From a safety perspective, a lot of when these trucks or haulers are lifting boulders, they have tooth wear detection. For instance, if you have a loose tooth or a broken tooth on a bucket, you take a big boulder, you move it to a crusher, which then in turn jams the crusher. So your downtime, everything, so it is affected by that boulder sizing that's not adequate to fit into your crushing. So Motion Metrics enables video footage, 3-dimensional checks of your loads, of your tooth wear, as well as payload weight. So it looks at effectiveness of your payloads to see just how efficient your operators, how efficient the bucket is, how many loads are being taken at the same time. From a safety perspective, it also has video cameras that looks at blind spots on these HMEs, which 90% of the time the operators can't see around them. So it enables video footage to detect blind spots, enable for you to move in an environment where you're free of collisions. So when we talk about the technology and the transformation, our roadmap looks at having the total technology solution from run of mine all the way up into including tailing. So if we can have a fully automated system that looks at these challenges, creates algorithms to create a platform where your process, your operations is streamlined to remove any guesswork. By having the real-time data throughout your processes, it enables us to run that plant to the best sort of capability possible, irrelevant of age, irrelevant to our process, but the data that we harvest will then give us the ability or enable us to understand at what sweet spot that mining industry should, or that mining operation should actually operate.